Everyone who just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is a food challenge show. Today's challenge is going to be the tallest, most creative cereal creation structure. Crazy structure. It's going to get wild. It's going to get crazy. Let me welcome in my judge for the show, Triple L, Top Badge Triple L. Remember, the top gifter of the live does get that opportunity to box up and vote on the contestants in the show, so that can change the plot twist unless Triple L does block you from doing so. So without further ado, let me welcome in Triple L to the stream. Triple,
Hi.
welcome to the show. How's your day going?
It's been a very good day overall. I'm so glad to be here and I love your hat. I am in love with peacocks. My daughter is too and well I'm wearing the blue just for you.
Awesome. Awesome. That's awesome. I love that. That is awesome. Let me welcome in all our contestants. So today we've got Noctis, we've got Octavia and Mimi as our contestants. Let's get them into the box. So we've got Noctis in here. We've got Mimi. We're just waiting for Octavia to request the box. Octavia, hello. There we go. Welcome into the show, everyone. Everyone who just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Triple L. These are my contestants, Octavia, Mimi, and Noctis. Please make sure you do hit them with a favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. So, Octavia, for everyone who does not know you in the live today, please can you introduce yourself to everyone in here?
I'm a tattoo artist, singer, songwriter. I do a lot of things. I don't know.
All right, awesome, Octavia. Awesome to have you. Mimi, can you please introduce yourself for everyone in here who does not know you today?
Hi, I'm Mimi, and I am a heavy haul truck driver. I'm a mom, small business owner, and I'm actually doing the show in my semi truck today.
Yes, give us a look, Mimi. Give us a look at that semi. Give us a look. Let's have a look, everyone. She's in a semi truck.
This
This is
is
the
my
first contestant.
bunk,
Mm-hmm.
and this is my fridge. That's my shower bag, sorry. And that is the, hold on, wait, that is like the driver's area.
Okay, that's crazy. So this shows you on the show, anyone can be a contestant in anywhere at any time. So in a semi truck, why not? So Noctis, please could you introduce yourself to everyone in here who does not know you as well today?
Hi, I'm Noctis.
He's like, hello,
I'm
this is
Noctis.
my
All right.
name.
He's got all his talking out before the show.
I know, right? I know, right?
He's like, now you
All
know
right.
my name.
So everyone who's in here today who has not seen the show before, all the contestants have to use edible ingredients. They cannot use anything non-edible. Everything has to be edible materials only for the show. So no plastics, no metals, no string, no paper, no nothing that's non-edible. So Triple L, as the judge, keep an eye out for that as well. So without further ado, Octavia, let's see what ingredients you've brought today for the tallest, most creative cereal structure. Let's jump straight into it.
Okay, so, well, obviously cereal. I got a bowl of cereal,
Ooh. Fruit Loops, okay.
spaghetti,
Spaghetti.
spaghetti. You said food.
Yes, anything that's edible to build your structure, that's correct.
I like the
Peanut butter.
creativity.
Skippy peanut butter.
Yeah. Marshmallows.
Marshmallow. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting to
And
build your tallest structure. Very interesting. And fruit pebbles. Okay, she's got a lot. That's crazy. That's awesome, Octavia. Looks fun. It looks like you're gonna do something crazy. I don't know what you're gonna do yet. We'll find out.
I
Mimi,
don't
could you
know.
please show us your ingredients as well today?
So I chose frosted mini wheats because they're like bricks.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And I wanted to keep like the cereal theme and things that go with cereal. So I got bananas and I got frosting.
Bananas and frosting. That's an interesting mix of ingredients, Tripel. It's very interesting. And
I mean, you
Noctis,
eat
please could you
bananas
show
with
us your ingredient? That's
Oh my
awesome. It's
God,
awesome, Mimi.
where to begin? Where to begin?
What did you
All
get?
right, first and foremost, I think many of y'all will appreciate this. The Halloween Crunch. It's expired, but it's limited edition. It turns the milk green.
It's expired.
I have Waffle Crisp. That's a throwback.
It's the
best
kid in
cereal in the
him.
world.
It's the kid in him.
It's the kid in him.
I have a banana. It's like an old banana. I got lasagna noodles.
Lasagna.
I don't know what the hell these are for the life of me, but they look like Rice Krispie treats, but not as sweet. I don't know, but we're using them. And then graham crackers. And then I got, dude, look at these. Zebra cake ice cream. And then honey bun ice cream from Little Debbie. And then, yo, I ain't done. I ain't done.
He ain't
All
done.
all the beautiful syrups in the world.
Wow, this is going to get interesting. Noctis, that's an interesting set of ingredients. So everyone who just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Triple L. These are my contestants, Octavia, Mimi, and Noctis. Please make sure you do hit them with a favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. Remember, the top gifter of the show does get that opportunity to box up and vote on the contestants if Triple L allows them to do so. So you all have 30 minutes to build these structures. Once I squeak my little milk squeaker, which is quite big. It's as big as my head today. I didn't expect that. It's a bit crazy. So when you're all ready, tell me yes, chef, and give me your thumbs up. So I know you're all ready to build your crazy, creative, cereal, tallest structures. So can I get a thumbs up from you, Octavia? A thumbs up from you, Mimi? A thumbs up from you, Noctis?
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. Can I get a yes, chef?
Yes, chef.
Let's go. So you ready? You ready? 5,
I'm ready.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Build your structures. Let's go.
Let's go.
So while they're building it, Triple L, we'll talk to them about different things. We have a bit of a banter with the contestants. You can ask them any question you like during the show that isn't relevant to their structure. You can ask them what they're thinking, what the process is that they're doing during the show. But remember, time does go very quickly during the show, everyone. Time flies by very fast. So make sure you do use your minutes wisely on the show. So let's see what they're starting off. So Octavia's got peanut butter going up there. Mimi's got banana. Noctis is just ripping up everything there, clearing everything out, making sure he's stacking things up. He's already started stacking. That's
the gerbil.
It's interesting to see what they do when they start out, because I have no idea what they're building today. So everyone who's just joined in here, I have no idea what the contestants are building. I've just told them to get the ingredients, turn up to the show, and let's see what they build. The tallest, most creative cereal structure. So Triple L, what do you think of the ingredients? What do you think of these ingredients that they've shown us?
I think they all did unique strategies. You know, I feel like Octavia, she really went kind of broad with her organic supplies. But all of them went uniquely creative, and I'm a big creator myself, and I love that. So I know they're gonna bring it. I can tell. And look at the focus. I mean, they're already digging in. This is exciting, y'all.
Yeah, they're very focused. What I love about my show is everyone gets creative in here. So you get to see someone's creative side. You might not normally see this during their stream. You might not see them do something physically creative with food. But in this show, you learn a lot about people and how creative they can get with food, and just with a small amount of ingredients or a wide variety of ingredients. So it's a lot of fun. And, you know, end of the day is it's crazy and it gets chaotic. And remember, the last 5 minutes is when things get really exciting. That's when things start falling, things start slipping. Chaos just assumes in the last 5.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. Yes, Noctis. He's gonna be yes,
He's
chef.
just like, yes,
So,
chef.
Noctis, how you feeling? They're building this. How you feeling so far?
Confident.
Confident. He's very confident. Mimi, how you feeling there with your banana and everything? How you feeling at the moment with your start of your structure?
Focused.
Focused?
Because the foundation is the most important thing for my strategy.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yes, it very
She's-
important.
Yes, yes,
It's
I
very important.
agree. So we
And
gotta
Octa-
build a strong foundation.
Yes, a strong foundation is very vital in the show, because you know at the end of the day you never know. You never know what could collapse at the last minute. So make sure those foundations are very stable, because that's what's going to hold your structure up at the end of the day. So Octavia, I can't see what you're doing at the moment. Could you please pop the camera a little bit down so we can have a little bit of a look what's going on?
As soon as I can do that, I will. 1 second.
Okay, awesome, Octavia. So yeah, I think Octavia's putting peanut butter down, if I'm correct.
I am. Hold
So-
on, let me point it down.
Yes, it'll be awesome if you could pop that down so we can have a look at what you're building. Yeah, that's a bit better. There we go. That is much better. Now we can see what you're doing. So you're putting peanut butter down.
Yeah, can you see it? Hold on.
Yeah, we can see the peanut butter. Yes, we can see it. So you
Yeah.
got the peanut butter down there. Looks good. It looks good so far. So everyone who just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Triple L. These are my contestants, Octavia, Mimi, and Noctis. Please make sure you do hit them with a favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. Remember, the top gifter of the show can determine a different outcome to the show as well, unless Triple L does block you from being the top gifter decision maker on the voting process on the contestants. So this could get very interesting. We've seen many a plot twists during the show, but something that I wanted to bring up today, learning about cereals. So in the show, I learned a lot about cereal that I did not know. So National Cereal Day falls on March the 7th of each year. So on each year on March the 7th, we celebrate National Cereal Day. So that's when you get out your cereals, you smash them down, you have a good breakfast, and you enjoy a good bowl of Cocoa Pops, cornflakes, whatever your favorite is. Fruity Pebbles, Sultana Bran, Wheat Bix if you're in Australia. So it depends whatever you like to have as your cereals. You love your cornflakes there, Triple. Oh, I can see that you love your cornflakes.
It's like a granola, vanilla granola cornflake. Yes.
Yum. That's delicious. That's delicious. So cereal came about, believe it or not, ages ago. So in the 1895 is when cereal started in our diets. So I don't know if you knew this, but in 1895 is when cereal actually started. That's a long time ago. So the person named C.W. Post made the first batch of cereal in a barn in Battle Creek, Michigan, in the US. That's where cereal came about. Then in
Is that why Toast is so
1897,
rich?
a cereal, Grape Nuts, was created and introduced as one of the first ready-to-eat cereals in the United States. So cereals actually have been around since 1895. That is a long time. That is a crazy period of time. And in the Roman era, cereal was known, the word, as a harvest culture, as ceres, from the harvest and the cultural harvest of agriculture. So it's been crazy. Like 1895 is a long time. I'm blown. My mom was blown when I read that, because you'd think cereal would be a modern invention based on our production and what we do in the current generation in terms of the 20th century, 19th century. But it's actually gone back to 1895. So what do you think about that, Triple L? How old cereal is in our diets?
Right. It's not, like you said, it's really not that old, but it makes sense. I mean, it's a food that is easily transported, right? On hikes, long trips, wars, travels, like wherever, it's a staple for moms like me or fathers. You keep like a dried snack, Cheerios, or even those puffs nowadays, cereal puffs for the kids. So absolutely, it's a grain staple diet for most of us these days. So yeah, but it is shocking that it's not been around a lot longer.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Any
So
of the ingredient,
1895.
is there any ingredient like that we didn't show that we can use that we can add?
Yes, so contestants, any ingredients that are in your reach, in your kitchen that are edible, you can use them, or wherever you are. If you have any edible ingredients around, you can add them to your structures, but nothing non-edible. I don't want to see any, like I said, plastics, metals, papers,
Okay,
strings, or
but like I
anything.
can use like a fork to like help me cut things, right?
Yeah. To build your structures, you can use utensils. Yes, you can use utensils, but just don't leave them on the structure, because then you'll be disqualified. So already, if you believe it or not, 7 minutes is already passed. You're on 22 minutes left on the clock, everyone. This is how time goes very quickly in the show. It's crazy. So
Wow.
it blows your mind, Triple. The time just flies. It goes crazy. So what I found out was approximately 50% of Americans began their day with cereal. So half the population of America began their days with cereal. So in old days, in American times, in the old times, people used to eat meat as a cereal or as a breakfast instead of a cereal substitute. So there was a push in the 1860s for healthier eating, which then pulled out in that era of 1895 cereal. So in 1860, they were looking for healthy alternatives leading up to 1895. So actually, Americans were eating meat for breakfast. Did anyone know that?
No.
I did not know that. Well, I can imagine. I mean, bacon is like amazing, so.
Yeah.
Lots of bacon. Yeah.
Should have been able to use, I should have got bacon and made some.
All right.
As
So
a
let's.
Native American,
Yeah.
I do know that dried meat was a staple item in all meals, right? Nuts, berries, dried fruit, and dried meat because it was high in protein and it had the sodium, which actually we need a bit of salt in our diet to keep, you know, we don't need too much, but we do need a little bit of sodium in our diet. So, jerky or dried meat is a good way to start your day. It's high in protein and it gets your body metabolizing. But I can see how that might seem odd to, let's say, like a, don't take offense, y'all, but like an upper crust system, like a more regal system where it's like, are you eating meat for breakfast? That's weird. But in tribal cultures, that's very common.
It's very common, yes, indeed, very much so. So let's check in with everyone in the box. Octavia, how's things going there with your structure? How are you feeling at the moment?
Good.
Feeling good? You're feeling good. Looks good. Looks interesting what you got going there. Very interesting. And Mimi, how are you going with your structure?
It's actually a lot more stable than I thought it was gonna be. I might be at 2 ingredients instead of 3. Sometimes less is more, you know, like
But remember, you're judged on the height, your creativity, your ingredients, and your stability of your structure out of 10 points for each. That does actually affect you. Think about the creativity side as well. Be very mindful of that. And Noctis, how's it going there? How are things going there, Noctis, with that peanut butter? Those, I don't know what's going on. That's a lot. That's a lot happening.
Sir, the chef are bricklaying right now, and I am building a very fine Mason Reed thing. I think. But
Okay. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how you go there, Noctis. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. So everyone who just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Triple L. These are my contestants, Octavia, Mimi, and Noctis. Please make sure you do hit them with a favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. Remember that top gifter spot does get you that opportunity to box up and vote, unless Triple L does block you. So let's see what happens. Let's see how our contestants go. I'm very happy with each one of their structures. They all look pretty good so far. There's 19 minutes on the clock left already. So 10 minutes has already passed for your time. So bear in mind, time ticks very fast during the show. So Triple L, what is your go-to breakfast cereals? What is your choice? What do you love to eat besides cornflakes? Do you have a variety in them in your cupboard, or what happens with your cereal?
So I have triple the children. They're in 3 different grade levels and they're 3 years apart. So that's part of the name, Triple L. So we keep a variety of breakfast foods from oatmeal, which I feel like my mom always said it sticks to your ribs, right? It's a good way to start your morning because it's hearty and it'll get it gets you going, but it also will stick with you through the day. My kids, we're a alternative dairy family, even though we come from dairy farming. So we keep oat milk, coconut milk, and almond milk, also real cow's milk, organic, in our home. So my kids mix up all kinds of cereals with all kinds of different milk options, just to keep it creative and keep it fresh and not to get too boring. So
That's interesting.
what we
That's
do.
interesting. Nice variety of cereal. I mean, when I open my cupboard, I love to grab a different variety of cereal. I mean, like you don't want to eat the same cereal every morning; it gets repetitive, right? You wouldn't want to wake up cereal, cornflakes, cornflakes every
Right.
day. That would drive you crazy.
I
What
think
about
that
you?
comes from my childhood because I was an athlete and I rose before everyone in my family. And I always had the only cereal my parents would buy was Honey Nut Cheerios. Otherwise, it was very bran, like cream of wheat, like very boring, no flavor, like stuff. So I would rise early and Honey Nut Cheerios and milk. And I ate that every day for like at least 5 years in the
That's
morning.
crazy.
So now
That's
for
all.
my kids, I'm like, I want to mix it up.
That's crazy. That's a long time eating one type of cereal. That's crazy. So
Yeah.
Octavia, what is your favorite cereal?
I don't know. I like mixing cereals together. But I do like that like Graham O's. It's like an old one with like it's like Cheerios but bigger and they have like oats in the middle. What's it called? Graham O's or something like that.
Yep, that's
Nutrigrain,
exactly what it's called.
grandma,
It's called
Yeah,
Gramos.
like graham in it.
granola. I don't know because I'm in Australia, so I have different variety of cereals. We don't have all the same as US. So leading to that, cereals are number 4 ranked in the US. So in the rankings, the most eaten cereal nations. I looked up the list of rankings. So it goes Australia, United Kingdom, if I'm correct. Let me double check that one. It's United Kingdom. So then Australia was the top one. US was 4th. United Kingdom. I'm just checking the last one if I remember. Yeah. So went US 4th, United Kingdom, Canada is the 2nd, and Australia is number 1 cereal eating nation. So Australians love their cereal as we do in Australia. We love our cereal. We have Wheat Bix. We've got a lot of different cereals, and most Australians get in the morning, smash a bowl of cereal, and leave for work. So it's interesting, isn't that, Mimi? Isn't that everyone, Mimi, Octavia, Noctis, and Triple L? That's an interesting fact.
That is.
That is. And
Yeah.
actually, I do interesting stories in my stream. So it's funny that that's what you do in the time that we're building this.
That is right. I talk about many things during the show, many things about the content of the food that you're using. I like to find out and research things that I don't even know myself. So even during the show, I even found out during COVID, during COVID, people were eating more cereal. 12% more were eating cereal during COVID because they were at home bored. They were bored. They were just eating cereal because they were bored at home. It's great.
And probably because cereal is very cost effective and also it lasts a long time. It has a very good shelf life.
That's very true. It's very affordable because during the war, a lot of people stocked up on cereal because it was the most affordable fiber that they could get into their body, and with milk because it was cheap. So it's a very true fact there, Mimi. Very true fact. So everyone who's just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Triple L. These are my contestants, Octavia, Mimi, and Noctis. Please make sure you do hit them with a favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. Remember, the top gift of the show does get that opportunity to box up and vote if Triple L does not block them. So let's see what you're doing, everyone. So Octavia, give us an update. What are you doing now? What's happening? Is that cheese?
No, that's the piece of cheese. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's cheese. That is crazy.
Getting cheesy with
And I
it.
just poked the pasta through the cheese because it needed to be held for the structure, So I'm like, cheese, I guess.
Okay. And Mimi, how you feeling there? How you feeling with your structure so far?
I'm still feeling very, very amazing about this. I'm just concerned about time and height.
Well, you
So
got
I'm
14
trying to
minutes
get
on
it
the clock.
tall.
You got 14 minutes left for your building. So you do have that time. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Everyone, I can't comment on that. So Mimi, that's awesome. So Mimi, appreciate that. Mimi, awesome. I want to see that structure build up. That is crazy. I want to see the structure build up. I want to see it going up. And Noctis, I'm impressed so far. That structure is very high. How are you feeling there, Noctis?
I like peanut butter.
Oh my God.
He's a simple man of simple pleasures.
Right. We got graham crackers. We got these weird things. I got ice cream and stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but we're using it.
He's like, we're
That
just
is
using
crazy.
everything in my kitchen. Everything.
That is crazy. So yeah, you guys are doing really well. I'm very impressed. Octavia, that looks very crazy. That's getting very extreme. That is just surprised me now. You just done something there. That's insane. That is insane, Octavia. That is crazy.
I'm sorry. I know it's insane.
I'm
I
gonna,
love
I'm
it.
gonna have to pull out my glasses. I mean, this is getting interesting. I'm
This is
serious.
getting wild in here. It's getting wild. So also other things I found out during the show is that there was the largest bowl of cereal that they came up with during the pandemic. So the Guinness World Records had a large bowl of cereal, which is about 3,700 pounds. And then a Milwaukee School of Engineering students decided to come up with the largest bowl to beat that structure. So what they did was they stacked up Cocoa Pops since August of 2020 during the pandemic. And the funny thing about it is that the actual Cocoa Pops they were stacking up were expired. So they bought an expired lot of Cocoa Pops to build their creation, to get this creation done, to break the world record. So their world record, listen to this. This is how crazy this gets. They use 55 gallons of milk, which is 208.198 liters of milk. Then they used 9,045 pounds of Cocoa Pops, which is 4,102.743 kilograms of Cocoa Pops to build the largest cereal bowl in the world. What do you think of that, everyone?
Child's play.
That's insane.
Wow. Yeah, that's wild.
That is crazy.
I mean,
Imagine seeing this
have
bowl
you-
in real life, like how big this bowl is going to be. You could jump inside and swim laps. You could swim laps in cereal. Just take a spoon in there, jump in there, and you could be swimming and eating.
It's kind of like a Willy Wonka's like cereal factory. It could be fun.
Willy Wonka cereal factory.
I love it.
That is crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, this is good. I love what they're doing so far. I'm very impressed. I'm very happy. Everyone's structures haven't fallen. This is good. You got 10 minutes and 46 seconds left on the clock. So Triple L, what do you think about their build so far, looking at what's happening?
So I always go back to what are we judging on, right? We're looking at creativity, obviously, but we're also looking at height. I see, a lot of effort in the foundations. I see a lot of height happening. It's going to be interesting to see what is going to make it through the judgment, right, on the height, because as you add more weight to the structure, it could be tricky. So
I know,
I'm
right?
very on the edge of my seat.
I'm on the edge of my seat too, because I've got no idea what's going to happen. They're all stable. That's the main thing that I've noticed. Everyone's is stable, and that's the important key in this structural build, is that the stability is there. Because once the last minutes count down to the clock, that stability of the base of your structure has to be stable. If it falls, that's what you get judged on. So I don't know. It's interesting. Like, everyone's got a different style. They've all got a different idea. Mimi, I'm just a little bit worried about your height at the moment, because you got 9 minutes and 34 seconds left on the clock. Just so you know, time is ticking very quickly. I'm just a bit
It's
concerned about
taller
your
than
height.
you think it is.
Ooh, it's taller than I
I've
think it
used
is.
almost
Okay.
I've used almost an entire box of cereal already.
Okay.
That is a lot of cereal, man.
Yeah,
That
this
is
is
crazy.
almost an entire box. Like, this box
So-
is almost empty.
Oh my God, that's crazy. So I have a question for everyone in the comments, in the box. What do snowmen eat for breakfast? What is the answer to this question? What do
Oh.
snowmen eat for breakfast? Anyone in the comments know? Anyone in the box? Water, I see in the comments. What do snowmen eat for breakfast?
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes. Good job, Mimi. Well done. You got it right. Well done. That's the correct
Oh.
answer. It's Frosted Flakes.
Go! Frosted
Well done,
Flakes.
Mimi. Mimi got it. You're the first person on my show to get the question right, that I throw out it to the audience in here. That well done on the box. Well done. It's awesome. Their builds are getting bigger. Like, I've seen now in the past few minutes, things have changed a lot.
I know.
Like-
I think they have a strategy. I can see it.
You can see their strategy. Okay. I'm very intrigued. I knocked this. I'm just intrigued where all this ice cream is going to go. Like, now you're popping out the ice cream. I'm like, where is this ice cream going? It's coming out like in full blobs. Like, look at that. That's great. That's wild, Noctis. This is boom, it falls out. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm impressed. Like, I'm very impressed with you guys. You've all put a lot of effort into this. Oh my, not the sauce, not the sauce.
I will say, to leave it to the end is smart. It's a smart strategy. Will it make it? I don't know, but it is smart, being that we can visually see each other in the competition, to have a little surprise at the end to see if you can, kind of, I don't know, shock your competitors.
It's getting saucy on Noctis' side. It's getting saucy there.
Getting saucy.
I am like covered
It's
in
getting
ice cream
cheesy on
because I went
Octavia's
back to
side.
the
It's getting-
original plan.
It's getting cheesy on Octavia's side. It's getting saucy on Noctis's side, and it's getting all sticky and creamy on Mimi's side there. It's impressive.
This
It's
icing
so
is
crazy.
So sweet.
It's so sweet.
This is delicious.
Mhm.
First of all,
This is delicious. Makes
So
me
everyone
hungry.
in here, I have another question to throw at you, another curveball. What do you call a group of cereal boxes that never keep their word? Anyone know the answer? Anyone in the
a
comments?
group of cereal boxes that never keep their word.
Yes. Anyone knows? Cereal liars in the comments, I see. Anyone else in the box? No one knows? No one has an
Something
answer for
about
it?
flakes. Something about flakes. They're flaky.
Yes, correct. Cornflakes. They're all just a bunch of cornflakes.
I was thinking liars too, but then I was like, they're just flaky.
They're just flaky. That's right. They flaky and they flake very crazily. So everyone who just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Triple L. These are my contestants, Octavia, Mimi, and Noctis. Please make sure you do hit them with a favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. Remember, we only have 5 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock to see what our contestants are going to be ending up building. Will they fall? Will they stand up? You never know what can happen in the last 5 minutes. We've seen crazy things in here. So far, Octavia's going risky. She's going higher. She's going up. She's going higher. She's getting more risky with her structure. That's interesting. I love the cheese there. That cheese looks good. Noctis, what are you sprinkling there? What's going on?
Cereal. This is the Halloween crunch that's expired.
Not the expired cereal on the perfectly good ice cream. Oh my god, are you gonna eat that at the end of this, Noctis? We're all gonna take a bite of our structures at the end. I hope you're gonna eat your expired cereal.
He's making like
Duh. Why wouldn't I? It
sugar
turns the milk
adobe,
green.
like bricks. He's making like adobe bricks out of ice cream and cereal. Like he's gonna have something epic. It's gonna last for centuries.
It's gonna be preserved for the rest of his life. So everyone in here, just so you know, if you do want to be a contestant or a judge on my show, please do hit up my DMs on IG. I'm open to having anyone as a contestant or judge, new streamers as well in terms of contestants and judges in here as well. So please make sure you do hit me up. Next week's show, I'll let you all know now. Next week's show is going to be the tallest, most creative cheese structure. So anyone who wants to be part of that show, please do hit me up while we watch our contestants build the tallest, most creative cereal structure. So let's see how you're going. Got 4 minutes left on the clock. I got my squeaker ready. My squeaker's already here to stop you very soon. So you got 4 minutes counting down. Once my squeaker squeaks, please do stand back from your structures. If they fall, they fall. If they stand, they stand. And Triple L will be judging them on the height, the ingredients, the creativity, and the stability of that structure. So let's
See,
go,
you were
everyone.
worried
Let's
about
go. Time
height,
is ticking.
Borat.
Noctis is already dropping and fumbling a little bit there. I saw a little bit of a fumble. Octavia's, yours looks pretty good so far. It's standing. And Mimi's now looks like a temple of some sort, doesn't it? It actually looks like a temple
Yeah.
from like a temple structure kind of thing, if I'm
like a
correct.
Mayan Aztec type
For
temple.
the fans, the
Can
expired
I just
cereal.
tell you? Can I just tell you, please?
It's okay.
Pretty please, can I just tell you before like we get to that? I want to tell you so bad.
Yes.
So,
What do you want to say? Go ahead,
It's a
Mimi.
log. It's a log cabin. There's a door and little windows, and this is the roof.
Oh, that is smart. I like that. It looked like a temple from some sort, but that's cool. That's cool. It still works. It still works well. There's 2 minutes and 53 seconds counting down, everyone. 2 minutes and 53 seconds counting down. Make sure your structures are very stable, sturdy, and everything that you want on them is on them for the judgment of your variety of ingredients. So Triple L, I'm impressed. Are you impressed with everyone in here at the moment, what they've done and what they've pulled up with?
I am. They're all individually, special. They have different ways they're going about how they're building. And this rainbow tower is blowing me away. I see a lot of stickiness on one side and in the middle, it's very stable. You know, it's anyone's game at this point because it just takes one little, you know, and then the very stable temple with open windows and doors could win. So
Correct. Anything can happen. I mean, there's 1 minute 53 seconds left on the clock. You never know. A gust of wind can come by, an earth tremor, an earthquake. You never know. Anything can happen on the show. It's been crazy. You never know. You never know. So there's 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the clock, counting down. So everyone who's just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Triple L. These are my contestants, Octavia, Mimi, and Noctis. Please make sure you do hit them with a favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. So everyone in the comments, who do you think has the best structure so far? Who do you guys think in the moment has got the best structure at this moment, being 1 minute and 14 seconds left on the clock? So put a 1 if you think Noctis, put a 2 if you think Mimi, and put a 3 if you think Octavia. Let's see what the comments think. Comments, go wild. Go wild in the comments. So we got 1s, we got 2s, we got 3s. All right, it's pretty even. Looks pretty even from the comments, doesn't it? Triple L, it looks pretty even. There's a lot of 1s, 2s, and 3s. There's a lot of, oh my God, that is crazy.
Oh, well,
that is crazy. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. Remember, the top gift up alive does get that opportunity to box up and vote on the contestants unless Triple L decides to block them. So let's see what happens. We got 30 seconds left on the clock, counting down. 30 seconds counting down. Let's go. Get those structures ready. Get them all sorted. I will squeak my squeaker very, very soon to stop you from building your structures. This is crazy. This is crazy. So 10 seconds counting down, everyone. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from your structures. Well done, everybody. All your structures are standing. This is impressive. Everyone's structures survived. This is awesome. So let's get out those measuring tapes and measure up your heights while you're here. So you got them stabilized. So Triple L, look at their structures. It's beautiful. We're going to get a tour of them as well. Just get your heights there. I'm going to write them down quickly. So Mimi.
Wow.
Noctis, give me a second. And Octavia. All right. So can I get your heights, Mimi, your height there in inches?
8.5 inches.
8.5 inches. Your height there, Octavia?
19.5.
19.5.
Wow.
That's high. That is crazy. And yours, Noctis. Oh, there goes one down, Noctis. Oh my God. Just careful. Just be careful. Don't knock him. Oh, the suspense of what he's built.
I thought the ice cream was going to come back to bite him.
How much, Noctis?
18 flat.
18 flat. So the tallest structure is Octavia's at 19.5 inches. That is crazy, Octavia. That is crazy. How did you do that?
Spaghetti noodles.
All right. So let's get a tour of your structures, everyone. Let's get a tour of these structures. So give us a tour of your crazy structures. So Octavia, give us a look. What are you going to call this? What are you going to call your creation?
Well, it was supposed to be like a ukulele kind of thing, but now it looks like an arrow. So it looks like an arrow pointing down.
Wow, that is impressive.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Very
That is
neat.
cool. Very impressive.
It's such a mess. Oh my God.
And Mimi, what are you going to call your one? Give us a little tour.
Oh, wait. Do I have to like bring it? How do I do that? Wait. So
Yeah, just
it's
bring
a
it
little
down.
log
Give us a little
cabin. It's a vacation house. It's a cabin. It's a lake cabin. Yeah.
All right,
My
a
little
lake
roof, my little
cabin.
door, my little
Interesting.
windows. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, interesting. It
cute.
looks cool. It looks cool. I like it. And Noctis, give us a tour of your structure. Let's have a look.
First, the name. This is Borat's featured gift, the cereal dragon.
Ooh.
Cereal
The cereal dragon. Oh my
Not
god,
the
that is
cereal dragon. Oh
insane.
my goodness.
That
It's
is
got two ice cream claws.
that is crazy. That is
Yo, that's
crazy. That is crazy, Noctis.
It's got a little
That is
head and
amazing. Should they make that a gift? They should make that a gift now.
That is crazy. Well, if you're in here, admins, if you're in here, oh, look at that dragon. I'm just saying.
Borat.
That is crazy. That is crazy. So, Triple L, let's get to the judgments. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's go on the
Before you do
height.
that, I have a
So,
question.
yes, sure, Mimi.
I'm sorry. I know that you're the first person to do a semi truck. I'm also gonna be the first person to say I forfeit.
Oh my god, not the forfeit. That is crazy.
Can you take a bite?
Oh my god, not the forfeit. Why? That was crazy.
Because I have to pay respects to the cereal dragon. Like, I can't.
Yo, that's really awesome.
Listen, I quit. This was fun, but I quit.
Oh my god. That is insane. You're the first person to do that on my show. That's crazy, Mimi. That was wild. After all that building, that's wild. So, right. So, Triple L, let's go into the height. So, we got all their heights. So, we did have Mimi's height as well. So, Mimi's height was 8.5, Noctis's was 18 inches, and Octavia's was the tallest at 19.5 inches. So, Octavia, 9.5 inches out of 10. What are you going to give her, Triple L?
I'm gonna go with a 9. I mean,
A 9?
yeah, I would give her a 9 for height. Absolutely. She delivered. The nudes delivered.
And what do you think about Noctis being the second highest structure? What are you going to give him out of 10?
Okay, I'm definitely looking at height, not creativity, right? It's emotion and just kidding. Okay, so for height, I'm gonna give him an 8. 8 is great.
On the height. All right, 8 on the height. And for Mimi, even though she deconstructed her structure, she had 8.5 inches. What are you going to give her out of 10 for that one?
I'm gonna give her a 7 because I believe her solid structure and all the time she went into detail and solidity, it means a lot. So it's not always about how high, it's about how long.
Correct.
I will say
That's
that it was
true.
very hard to knock over. It was extremely hard to knock
I was
over.
gonna say, it's like, how long could it last, right? It would be there for centuries. So we love that.
That is crazy. That's awesome. So we're going to go to the ingredients now, the variety of the ingredients that they use, Triple L. So we're going to go through, again, Octavia, Noctis, and Mimi. So let's start with Octavia on her ingredients out of 10.
Well, she went outside the box. I mean, she brought in peanut butter, the noodles. She had the cereal, different cereals. So for supplies, I'm going to go with a 9. She definitely thought outside the box on organic supplies.
Okay. And for Noctis on his ingredients?
Okay. He was a 10. He went all the way.
He went all the way.
He brought on the dairy. And I mean, you know what that does to me.
Yeah.
So.
And Mimi for her ingredients that she used?
I really love Mimi's solidity and she's just very solid as a fellow traveler, you know, and her being an amazing woman in the truck driving industry. Shout outs to her. I definitely give her an 8 because she brought it together even though she's on the road. So great job, Mimi.
I did a
Awesome,
Pop-Tart
Mimi.
and cereal bowl theme. That's why I did bananas and frosting.
I love it.
And now we're going to jump down to the structural stability of their structure out of 10. So all the contestant structures did stay stable except when Mimi tossed hers over. So out of 10 points, what are you going to give Octavia on her stability? Hers is very interesting as well, how high she got hers.
Yes. to me, I know I saw that she said it looked like an arrow. To me, it also looked like a bow and arrow. So shout out to Cupid and all the folks that shoot arrows. I gotta give her a 10. It looks very stable. I think that might last till Christmas or December if you don't celebrate. So
So 10 for Octavia. How about Noctis on his stability of his structure?
So he went super creative with that dragon, the cereal dragon. I'm gonna go with a 9. I think it looks stable, but I feel like the wings, I don't know. And we saw a little foliage, so I'm gonna go with a 9.
A 9. Okay. And Mimi's?
Well,
It's crazy. Noctis blowing on his structure.
I know, right? So Mimi, again, you're amazing. I would give you a 7 because, well, you showed us what you could do. So yeah,
It's
for
crazy 'cause,
stability,
like
I would
half
say-
of it is still up.
Okay, let's go with the 8. 8 is great. Let's
Don't do that.
Um,
Don't change. Go back.
bonus point.
Don't do that.
All right. And the creativity of their structures. So everyone in here, just so you know, the top gifter of the live does get an opportunity to vote on the contestants if they want to come in the box and vote, unless Triple L decides to block them from doing so, from changing her decision. So we're in the last scoring points of the show. So on the creativity, we'll go with Octavia. What do you think about her creativity out of 10?
With Octavia,
Yes.
I would say she's a 10. She
10?
definitely brought it.
Wow, that's crazy, Octavia. That's crazy. That's wild. I'm very intrigued by your structure as well. It's very impressive and I like it as well. It's cool. Same as Noctis is one, and Mimi's, yours was cool as well. So we'll jump also now to Noctis. What are you going to give him out of 10 on his creativity?
Am I allowed to give a 10 again? Because
Yeah,
I think
you can give 10.
he surprised me. I will not lie. At the beginning, I was a little bit not sure about where we were going with all these amazing ingredients, but he brought his A game, and that cereal dragon is out there. So a 10 for sure.
10. And Mimi's creativity?
I love Mimi's creativity. She was big on foundation. To me, it looked like a Mayan ruin. Like it was, it was a temple-esque, like you mentioned, structure. So I'm definitely go with a 9. And she brought in the doors and the windows, and she was, expanding on a level. It not going for height, but more for creativity on each level she did build. So good job, Mimi.
Awesome, awesome. So let me tally up the scores. Remember now, the top gifter of the show, let's see who that is at the moment. So that is, who is that? Let me have a look, everyone. Give me a second. Loading. I don't know who Loading is, but Loading, are you still here at the moment? Are you still here, Loading? So you're the top gifter of the show. So yes, Loading is here. So Triple L, do you want Loading to get in the box and vote on the contestants, or do you want to block Loading from changing your decision? So I'll let you know what the score count's sitting at the moment, everyone. Let's do a quick tally. So we do have, I'm just doing a quick tally. Give me a moment. You can still talk about your structures amongst each other. So you can talk about what you think about each structures.
I like the dragon.
I also
It's a dragon.
It's a
So-
dragon.
And that's
While I
like the
tally
best
up-
gift on this platform.
While I tally up, I'm letting you know the scores. This is your opportunity. So the top gift of the show at the moment is Loading at the moment, just so you know. So at the moment, the scores sit at, oh, this is crazy. This is crazy, Triple L. I can't believe this is very tight.
Shout out to my brother Waldo.
Yeah. So at the moment, Octavia is on 38 points. Noctis is on 37 points. And Mimi's on 31 points. So this is your opportunity at this moment. If you want to be the top gifter at the moment, Loading is the top gifter at the moment. So he can box up at the moment because he's the top gifter. Unless someone changes that, unless someone does decide to change the vote, Triple L, are you going to block the top gifter of the show and not let them to vote, or what's going to happen?
They're coming in with all the VIP jets and things, and no, absolutely, I'm not getting in the way of all that amazingness.
She
So
doesn't
now's
get
your
to
opportunity,
vote.
like
She
I
has
say.
to. She has to rate them. She has to rate all of them. She doesn't just get to vote a winner.
Yes, so that you have to vote on each contestant, scoring out of 10 points for each one. You have to box up for the show. So everyone in here, so we're going to let Loading into the box. Loading, are you able to jump in that box? Let me just check.
Do you want me to go out?
Right. Yeah, I'm going to swap you out and then I'll swap you back. So please re-request the box. So Loading, congratulations on being the top gifter of the show, which does give you the power now to discuss and go on your voting. So we're going to go contestant by contestant. Please remember no swearing, drinking, or smoking as it's a featured show. So we're going to go with your vote. We'll go same contestant order. So we got Octavia. So we're going to go with the height for Octavia. What are you going to give Octavia out of 10 for her height?
A 10.
A 10 for Octavia. And for Noctis?
A 9.
A 9. And for Mimi?
An 8.
An 8. All right. And for the ingredients for Octavia? Out of 10?
What was her ingredients again?
Peanut
So-
butter, marshmallow, pasta, and cheese, and cereal.
An 8.
An 8. All right. And for Noctis on his ingredients?
He used ice cream, so I'll do a 10.
A 10. All right.
He used everything.
And for Mimi's?
She was in a truck, so a 9.
9. Wow, that's crazy. She was in a truck as I said. That's crazy.
Why is that boring?
So on the creativity now, we're jumping quickly to the creativity. So Octavia on her creativity out of 10?
A 9.
9. And Noctis on creativity out of 10?
10.
10. And Mimi on her creativity?
An 8.
An 8. All right, now we're going to go to the stability of their structure, the last voting points. So Octavia, what about out of 10 for her stability of her structure?
An 8. Hold on.
An 8. And Noctis?
A 10.
A 10. And Mimi?
A 7. Hold on.
A 7. So let me tally up the points. Well done, Loading, for the top gift of the show, giving the audience vote and supporters vote of the show. Appreciate you being in the box. I'm going to get Triple L back in while we tally the points. Well done. Awesome. Awesome. It's been crazy. Let's see what the vote count of the points stack at now. So we're going to do a recount. So Triple L, have you requested that box? Can you please re-request the box so I can get you back into the box? All right, just waiting for Triple L to request the box so I can do my tally. So we're going to find out what the scores have changed. So we were sitting with a 1-point difference initially between Octavia and Noctis. So let's see what has happened. So you can talk about the score count given by Loading to the stream. So what's your opinion, everyone? What do you think so far about Loading's score count, what she judged the contestants on? So you can talk amongst yourselves while I quickly tally this up. Give me a second. Let me do a quick tally, everyone. It might get interesting here. So we got 9, 8.
I know.
8.
I think it's going to be a close call.
It's going to be a
Wait,
close call. I can feel it as
There you
well.
go.
I can feel it. I can
There you
feel
are.
it. Definitely a close call.
This one's strong.
8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 10. I'm just doing a quick math here. Quick maths, everyone. We're doing quick maths. So that is that one.
This is heavy.
No, it's gonna
This
be
is-
knocked.
I don't know. I
Like,
don't know. This
a
is very close.
heavy thing. Like, it's very heavy.
Plus 10 plus 9. Wow. So now the points stack up. I'm just doing one more recount of one of the contestants. Just give me a second just to make sure I don't make a mistake. Just want to make sure that's right. All right. So we do have a change of winner. The winner has won Noctis by 3 points. So it is a 76 points to Noctis, 73 to Octavia, and 63 to Mimi. This is what happens in the show. Plot twists do happen. So Octavia, this is what happens during the show. It's Chaos Kitchen. It's chaotic. Noctis, well done on your win. How do you feel, Noctis?
Congrats, Noctis.
How do I feel, bro? Well,
Feel like a winner.
Oh my God, that is
Feels delicious.
crazy.
Oh my goodness, I love this.
Well, Noctis.
I'm loving it.
Oh my God.
hey,
That is
bar
wild.
cereal is actually pretty good.
Remember, we do have 3 minutes left of the show, everyone. We have 3 minutes left of the show. Please be mindful, no swearing yet. We can't get to that part yet, Noctis. So everyone who just joined in, welcome to Borat's Chaos Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Borat. This is my judge, Triple L. These are my contestants, Noctis, Octavia, and Mimi. Please make sure you do hit them with a favorite. All gifts are welcomed and appreciated during the show. So next week's show will be the tallest, most creative cheese creation structures. So if you want to be part of that show, please do come in here and hit me up on the DM so we can get into the show or be a judge. So it's going to be fun and interesting. I'm excited. Every show is uploaded to YouTube. So this show will be uploaded to YouTube at Borat's Chaos Kitchen. So if you do miss the show, you can catch up on the show and you will find out everything that you missed if you just came in at a later stage of their structures. So Noctis, you can recap all your glory on my YouTube channel later today when I upload it.
Thanks for having me.
Triple L, it's awesome having you in here. But what do you think of the show? What is you like? What do you think of what's been happening with the contestants? Do you think this is crazy? Like, is this something crazy? Like, what do you think of what happened today with the contestants?
Congratulations on your 6th episode as a featured show, Chaos Kitchen with Borat. Very impressive, so much fun. I love things that are kind of out of the ordinary. As you can tell, I like a colorful hair and I like a colorful energy. Your guests are amazing. You're amazing, and keep shining bright. It's a lot of fun, y'all. I would love to be a contestant on the show one day, maybe, if you want to have me
Awesome.
back.
Awesome.
If
I
the
will have
timing
you
works,
back.
it is 2 a.m. here on the United States where I'm at, and goodness, but it was all worth it, and I'm so proud of you, and congratulations. all of
Awesome,
you.
Triple. Awesome. I appreciate you being here as well. Appreciate all my contestants, all the support in here, all the gifts, all the jets that were flown during the show. I appreciate it. All the gifts that were flying. I could not thank everyone at every moment, but I appreciate all the support. Just so everyone does know as well, I'm also going for my top badge on the app. I'm grinding for my top badge because I will have met the requirements. So that's what I'm going for on the platform as well. Noctis is also going for his top badge. I'm going to mention that as well. So please make sure you get him with those favorites. He needs some favorites. Just hit him with those favorites as well. And make sure you hit everyone in the box with a favorite. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, Triple L. So it's going to be a lot of fun. The show's going to get more crazy as time goes by. I've got a lot of plans, a lot of things to plan out. All the winners and judges in the show will go into something special in January, February, which I'm working on. So it is important to win the show. So Octavia, you can come back and win another episode. Same as you, Mimi. You don't feel like you lost out. You can always come back and win another one. But Octavia, I'm impressed with you as well. Mimi, you did very well, and Noctis very impressive as well. So I'm impressed with everyone here today. All the support, all the love in here. It's a very fun stream. This is what I wanted. Everyone to get to meet people, everyone get to know each other, and it's a lot of fun in here. So are we on feature still? I just want to know if we're still featured at the moment. And someone let me know. We are off feature, so welcome to the after show of Borat's Chaos Kitchen. This is the after show. This is where you